achievement are an outcome of continued efforts. Efforts is all about how much work we are putting in to get something. Please join me in welcoming our diligent educator of the day. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Seema Chhoriya, and joining me today in conversation is Miss Dr. Anuradha Bhatia, and she's principal of Shivalik International Public School, Ambala, Punjab. So, welcome to Great Principles, ma'am. We are very, very honored to have you with us.
Thank you, Seema ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to come at your platform. I'm really grateful that you have considered my candidature for the same thing. Thank you.
And ma'am, we are equally excited to unveil your journey, which is full of inspiration for others to choose the same path to walk through. So let us begin from the days where it all started, and how did you chose to be in this vocation. So take us back to the early days and tell us what motivated you to join teaching as a vocation.
Uh, See, to be very honest, when I was very young, that time I was not interested to work in a teaching field, and I was much interested to work in MNCs. So to pursue with that, I started my career in one of the MNC. But later on, then I decided that teaching is more respectful profession, and then I started my career as a teacher in 2002. I joined Chamanvatika International Public School, which is on Ambala Chandigarh Highway, as a teacher, and there I started my journey as a teacher. Then gradually I was getting promotions, and students' love was so much that persuaded me to do more and more for the students. So I thought of getting into the at the biggest position in the school, because I considered that this profession is very nice, and if you are a keen learner, then this is the best profession where you can learn as well as you can enjoy as well with the children. So this is the only thing which persuaded me to be in the teaching profession. Gradually, like after completion of 12 years in Chamanvatika, I was promoted as vice principal, and then I got promotion as a principal in 2014. And since then I'm working in the Shivalik International School, and day by day, so many new things we learn as well as we deliver new things to the students. So it is very interesting profession, and I'm really happy to be a part of this education fraternity.
Great, ma'am. So, this is, I mean, what keeps you going. You feel that, this profession gives you the respect, the growth, the learning, and it keeps you near to the children. So, मैम आपसे ये पूछना चाहेंगे कि आप हमारे यूथ को क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे अगर वो इस प्रोफेशन में आना चाहते हैं जो थोड़ा रेयर है. We don't see a lot of youth joining in teaching as choice. So, what would be your message for our youth out there?
Yeah, teaching should be with choice, I think so. Like, but generally we see that it has become teaching as a they don't people are not choosing it, but by chance they become the teacher. So according to me, this is such a profession where we should we should be choosy. We should take up this profession as a pride, and then we should plan our educational journey in the way, like we have to deliver the same thing, we have to deliver the content in the best manner, so we should grasp the things in the same manner. So according to me, teaching should be by choice, not by chance.
सर्टनली मैम, किसी भी कंट्री का जो फ्यूचर होता है वो डिपेंड करता है यूथ पे एंड एजुकेशन सिस्टम पे. और अगर हमारा यूथ जब तक खुद स्टेप इन नहीं करेगा तब तक हम वो चेंजेस नहीं देख पाएंगे विच एवरीवन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट. सो येस, आई थिंक योर मैसेज वुड बी कन्वेड टू द यूथ एंड दे विल बी टेकिंग इट बाय चॉइस, because unless they do that, we fear that our nation is also not in the right hands, because we as teachers have huge responsibilities. And talking about the responsibility of teachers, they're not only teaching us, they're not only mentoring us. Besides, there is a lot of social responsibility also in the teacher. So मैम आपसे ये जानना चाहेंगे, इन सब के अलावा भी क्या एजुकेटर की और भी कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज होती हैं जो हम बहुत बार ओवरलुक कर देते हैं, हमें पता ही नहीं होता है कि एजुकेटर ये भी करते हैं.
Definitely, teaching only curriculum is not the part of duty. It is just a part of duty, but it is not everything. Curriculum can be taught, but curriculum has to be taught. But apart with that, we have to make our children more and more, strong, ethically strong, mentally strong. And there are so many issues, behavior issues are there, and so many other emotional issues are there. So we, as a teacher, we need to tackle with all that kind of stuff. We have to make our children strong and better citizens of the country. So we need to update them, whatever is happening around, we need to tell each and everything. So it's my, on this platform I would like to convey to all the teachers, those who are teaching, those who are associated with the students, they should think about it. They should not only deliver the curriculum, they should think that they have been given such a big responsibility, and they should, make the children strong enough. Sometimes we see the child scores very good, child scores 95%, 98% these days, but the child is so emotionally weak. So this is the reason when teachers are not talking about other things, the teachers are only talking about the curriculum, then this gap comes. So according to me, each and every teacher should give some time to the students where they can talk in the little personal manner, where they should give time to the students to understand each other, so that the emotional development can be done side by side. So according to me, teacher has the biggest responsibility of the nation.
Very well said, man. When civic life is trained, then we look up to the people, those who are good citizens, who can lead us and guide us. This is what happened 2 years back, right? When pandemic had stuck, suddenly everything came to standstill. Then came these people out, and they were the one who guided us how to, go ahead with the life. So this is what is required, and this is what we look for. Teaching our children also that how to face and adapt to different kind of situation, and if they are not emotionally stable, they will not be able to thrive in this complex volatile world. So very beautifully described by you that what are the roles of the educator today and what all teacher need to do. So moving ahead, ma'am, through our talk show we are spotlighting educators and we are learning so much, and together we are getting so much love. I'm sure the work that you are doing is repaying you in the same way as we are feeling. So I'd like to know from you what kind of recognition you have been received as an educator from the social world.
See, I'm very thankful towards the Almighty. Whatever good we are doing, we are getting recognition. And recognition, I didn't mean to say like that we are getting recognized by some of the, social workers or some kind of institutions. But we are getting recognition each and every day when we see the love in the eyes of the students. And whenever any teacher does the good thing, the appreciation comes. We feel happiness on the faces of the children as well as on their parents. So whatever good we are doing, we are getting appreciation day by day. But if I still talk about that recognition from the government side, last year also in 2021, I have been awarded by the Governor Haryana for making the efforts when during the COVID time. My school cope up with everything, and we help the students in each possible manner. Like we were associated with the students not only academically but personally also. The teachers were making calls to the students, they were asking them what difficulty they are facing, they were guiding them. We were not taking only online classes, we were giving the personal counseling sessions also to the students. So this made the students felt very happy, as well as the parents were also satisfied. So that is why my school was chosen by the NISA, and they have appreciated our efforts. And Mr. Bandru, the governor of Haryana, they appreciated and they gave us the token of appreciation in that meeting. And apart from that, many a times we have got the recognition from the Tribune, Wednesday Times, as well as many other Rotary Club also have awarded us many a times, as well as there are some other private institutions also with they call us and then they give us the recognition. Yesterday also I was at Delhi, and day before yesterday on Saturday I was at Delhi, and the education ward, they nominated us and they have given us the appreciation there also, because in this area we are doing the best. And still I feel that there is a scope of improvement, and we will try to continue to give our best services to the students, so that they should remember us. They should remember us later when they will grow, and when they will, do good things in their life later on. They should remember the schooling part. So it is my team and I continuously work for this thing, so that we should get good response, good, as you said, that satisfaction should be there in the mind of the parents as well as in the mind of the students. So we work for that, and this is the appreciation when our children will be settled in their life, when they will be living happily later on, then that will be the main appreciation. So we work for it. And
I was
I
hearing,
expect
yeah.
that each and every child who studies in our school will definitely get height to their career, and then definitely they are going to, miss the school days.
Certainly, hearing you, I could see a true teacher speaking from heart because, this is what the life of teacher is. She gets utmost satisfaction when she see her children flourishing and ask anyone. I'm sure around 90% of the people would agree that schooling days were the best days of their life and they want to go back there. So yes, you very rightly said that when you do your work diligently, you automatically get the love back. And as you said, that now you are a teacher and you will be here for lifetime and it has now become the part of you, so it is coming out in the way that it should be and you are giving your best, and so that is the reason that you are getting the appreciation. So this is the kind of teaching we require, this is the kind of feelings that we teachers should have. And I'm really glad that I have someone sitting here right in front of me who is so passionate about what she does.
Thank you.
So wonderful, and I'm really really enjoying this conversation, hearing a teacher speaking from her heart. So I'm sure that in this journey there must have been few obstacles too. After all, the road is bumpy for everyone. So tell me, ma'am, is there any educationist whom you look upon for your inspiration, advice and support when you have some tough times going on?
See, I'm very lucky that I got many mentors in my life. Sometimes people talk about one or two, but when I started my career as a teacher, my former principal was there, Mr. K.L. Handu, and he was such a gem personality, and he guided me each and every way. Like when I started my career as a teacher, but later on I have been given the responsibility of examination as well as the timetable of the school. So this was the first time when I did all the things, and the constant support was there from his side. Wherever the guidance was required, he gave that guidance. And suppose if you are doing anything for the first time, you may commit the mistakes also, but on the mistakes he never used to scold. He used to guide us that this work can be done in this manner, and that also in the better output will come. So we are very lucky to have these kind of personalities in our life, those who groomed us. That is why we are whatever we are doing today, it is due to them, because they have trained us like that. So I, especially through this interview, I would like to thank Sir, Mr. Handu sir, once again for giving us this kind of grooming that we are excelling today. So hats off to you, sir. As well as there are many other people, like we keep on attending various workshops and the seminars, and then I always try that I should get some good takeaway from that workshop and seminar. So we meet so many different personalities, those who have done so good in their life, those who are still doing so much good in the field of education. So we keep on learning these things, and I think that they all are the mentors, because time to time they are giving us the guidance, and we are implementing as per their suggestions, and we are getting good results.
Absolutely, ma'am. I think a good leader is one who always looks up to give responsibilities and see that if any mistake is committed, he's there to take care of it. And that is when, the team blooms and grow. And this is what is required. Our children are afraid of taking responsibility because they are afraid that if we do something wrong, then what? So this is what we need to learn, that there are mentors, there are teachers, there are leaders who are going to guide us. Even if we go wrong, they are there to hold our hand. Obviously, ma'am, जो काम करेगा वही गलती करेगा. So we need
Definitely.
to build this attitude. So this is what needs to be taught to our children, and that is the reason we have our teachers are our facilitators today, and we call them our mentors. And I'm so glad to know that you have one kind of mentor in your life who is always there for you. So on this lovely note of mentorship, we have reached the very exciting section of the show. This is called rapid fire round. So we'll be having some quick answers from you, which would be in one word or one sentence. All right. So we'll
Okay.
be starting with the very first question. What is that still brings smile to your face? That one incident you can never forget.
When I see children, I smile.
All right. So did any
I
time
feel
these
very
children did
happy when
something
I'm
for you?
around, when the children are around me. I feel very happy.
Okay. So any funny incident happened with children anytime?
Yeah, yesterday I went to a gathering, and there the one small little girl was there, and she was having this thing in the mind that I was looking like the principal of her school. So she took out the diary, and it was a gathering of around 100 200 people were there. Then all of a sudden उसने मुझे पीछे से ऐसे थपथपाया. Then I turned back. Then the school diary was in the hand, and she was just matching my face with the school principal. So this
All
made
right.
me, very happy, like the children are smart enough, and she was trying to recognize me in the gathering, that yes, she is my school principal, and she was matching my face with the picture in the diary. So these kind of small incidents happen in the life, and then you feel good that children love you so much, and they try to recognize you everywhere. So
Yeah, I'm actually happy to see this wonderful shift. When I was a student, I was a little scared to approach my principal and just tap and see who's the match the face. I couldn't have done this. So this shift is, more welcoming. I really like this open door kind of a policy where children are free to meet and greet the principal.
yes,
So,
yes.
such a wonderful change to see. So moving ahead to the next question. How do you spend your recreational time? What are the hobbies you pursue in your life?
Uh, I love music. I generally listen to the good music. Sometimes people think that they love to hear the old music or the new music, but I love all kind of music. That depends upon my mood. If I'm happy, then I feel like dancing. If I'm sad, then I listen to the sad music also. But basically, music is my hobby, and I love to hear all kind of songs.
All right. And what else that fascinates you apart from music?
Dancing, doing yoga, meditation, as well as reading different kind of books or different kind of magazines. So these kind of things, and playing with the children. Like I have two children, and I love to play with them.
So all kind of activities which keep your mind and soul happy are the one which you do
Yes,
when you have
yes,
time. Such a
yes.
wonderful thing. All right. So you enjoy spending time in the kitchen tinkering with the pots and pans. Is it true?
Ma'am, I couldn't understand your question.
You enjoy spending time in the kitchen and you love to, just tinker the pots and pans. So is it true that you love doing cooking?
Yes, whenever I am free, I love to cook different dishes, It's because now on YouTube everything is available. Even if you don't know how to cook, then also you can cook. So I always experiment trying new things, and I get the appreciation also, because whatever we try, and the children likes that. So I love cooking also. During pandemic, like we were getting some time to for kitchen, because otherwise in the routine we don't get much time. But during
Right.
pandemic, like we were having little time, then we tried so many things, because sweets were not available in the market, like we were not allowed to move out, so everything we were trying at home. So that was a good time, and I learned so much during that time. I made rasgullas, like different kind of things I made, so I really love. So since that time I have started loving kitchen, cooking,
Certainly,
basically.
pandemic taught us a lot, and we realized that when we have no choices, we automatically try to find out the other way around.
Yes,
So this was
yes,
the beauty
yes.
of pandemic. So tell me, ma'am, any quick tiffin recipe that you would like to share with our parents, which is nutritious too, and children would love it?
The sprout salad, which I say, that is very nutritious, and there are many ways to get it done, and we can make it tasty as well as interesting for the students. Children love colorful things, and sprout salad is a good option, and I think so. We should give this habit to our children, so that they should eat that and they should feel healthy and energetic all the time. So I think that is the best choice. And with the sprouts, we can make the sandwiches also, like the healthy snacks we should prepare at home. And to all the parents also, I would like to say that make anything at home that is more good. Children should not have the habit of taking the junk food from outside. Now everything is possible. We can easily cook. Everything is available in the market. Like now, YouTube has taught everyone so many good things.
Yeah.
So I think so mothers should take this responsibility, that their children should not go out for eating. They should get everything at home. Sometimes,
Certainly,
like, they
home
can
cooked
eat
food
from
is.
outside also. They should not have that kind of fantasy also, like that everything is only available at outside. Now everything is easily can be cooked in the at the home.
Rightly said, ma'am. There has to be limit to everything, how much you go out and eat, and
Hmm.
home cooked food is always nutritious and healthier. And when made with love, it adds up. And I can bet on the sprouts recipe. My children love it. And you just give them any time, they are going to enjoy it because it
Hmm.
just,
Hmm.
as you said, add your own little flavor to it, make it a little colorful. So
Yes.
this is what I do. And so to dear parents, must try this recipe. So coming up to the last question, could you please sing us few lines of your favorite song?
I love songs, but I am not a good singer. I love to
All
hear
right.
songs.
So, who is your favorite singer and which is your favorite song?
There are many basically. If I talk about the old songs, then I love the songs sung by the Kishore Kumar, and if I talk about the latest, then I love the songs of Badshah also, and as well as like there are many. So, and regarding singing, I have the passion of listening to the music, not the singing. So basically, I'm a
All right.
bathroom singer. I cannot sing it
Okay.
like this.
All right. No worries, ma'am. Coming up to the last question of this segment, what is one thing that you love about your school location?
My school
Location.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah, the school is at the Narayangarh. It comes in Ambala district, and the location is it is on the outskirts of the Narayangarh, and the school location is good, and the people here are very loving, very respectful, and the children are keen learners basically. Sometimes if the child is at good city, they don't give that respect to the teachers as well as to the school. But here I have observed the children want the opportunities. They are very keen learners, and whatever good practices which I have already learned from my different schools, with different schools experience, I always try new things here, and children take they participate 100%. So whatever response I get from them, that is every time overwhelming me. So the parents are here very good, as well as the teachers are very good, as well as the students, they are the good learners basically. They listen to me carefully, they listen to the teachers carefully, so we get good satisfaction that whatever we have planned for them, they are doing it, and they were looking for the opportunity that somebody should give them this platform, or somebody should give them the opportunity to perform. So this is what a principal requires. you know when whatever we want to deliver, if the children are receptive enough, then it gives the satisfaction. So I love this place, I love the children here, and I will keep on giving my best to the society.
Certainly, ma'am. Few days back, I had a guest on my show who was telling me, you really want to know how curious kids are and how creative they can be? Then just step out of the cities and go and move on to that small district and see how much keen they are to learn, how eager they are to know everything, and they're so interested in all the things. So I think I can completely relate to what you said. So
Hmm.
on now we have reached to the last question of the show. This question is called Viewer's Choice Question. So my viewers share me a lot of questions. So this is the one which I have picked for you. They say that all boards claim to provide a holistic pedagogy and speak of the best curriculum for learners. School brochures speak loudly of great results, magnificent infrastructure, and extracurricular activities. All these validate high fee structure, which the only rich can afford. So, what are your views on mindfulness among teachers and learners as a life skill?
To answer this question, first of all, people should know what is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being present in the moment. Whatever you are doing, do it wholeheartedly. Your mind should be open towards that. We should not get judgmental. In the school, it is very important for all the teachers to be mindful, because we are dealing with the young children. They have lot of ideas, they have lot of things to speak, they have lot of things to share. So according to me, teachers should have this mindfulness habit among them. They should be present. If they are in the class, they should be present physically as well as mentally in the classroom, and they should be receptive of the ideas. They should not force their part on the student. They should listen to the students properly, and then they should not get judgmental. Sometimes children, they don't speak, they don't come up in front, because they think that anybody will make their mockery. So we should take care of this thing, and we should be present in the moment, and we should allow the children to speak up their mind, and we should not become judgmental. So it is very very important these days to become mindful, to be mindful. And if we are mindful, then we can control our thoughts. Sometimes we can control our temper, we can control our thoughts, and sometimes if we think again and again to one thing, then we may get into the depression also. So if you are mindful, if you are in the present scenario, then you will not think whatever has happened, you will not think much, and you can overcome the situation. Your stress, your anxiety level will also be very less. So it is very important for everyone to practice the mindfulness habit among themselves, either a teacher or a parent or a student. And how this thing can come: with the help of yoga, with the help of meditation, you can have this practice, and you can become mindful. So it is very important.
Absolutely, ma'am. I every day see that, including everyone. I mean, I'm not an exception any there. we all overthink a lot these days. If someone has
Hmm.
something saying in this direction, we try to break it into various parts and think he must be meaning this, he must be meaning that.
Hmm.
We just don't hold on to what is good for us. If even if the person, whatever he's saying, if he's 90% wrong, we need to focus on the 10% and just take that good part. So I think mindfulness teaches us this. Just focus on what good you can borrow from each one, and become the better version of yourself. So you very
Hmm.
rightly
Hmm.
said that yoga, meditation, all these things can help. And this is what every school is taking care of this. Every school is trying to build the children to be more receptive, more understanding, more to more take up the things in the manner they should be, and stop overthinking and just focus on the right direction. So glad to know that similar thing you are also practicing and making the same happening in your school too. So I think
Yes,
Anuradha
we
ma'am.
have we have kept special yoga periods, and whenever there is a break time, we always have the meditation camps in the school. That is why children get associated, and generally in the morning assembly, we keep on talking about these things, because once their mind will be focused, then this mindfulness will also come. And then these days a lot of anxiety is there among the students.
Right.
They are worried about the syllabus part, they are worried about the examination part, they are just running and not thinking like in which direction they are going. So we need to teach the students that you become mindful, and that is possible when they will do this yoga and meditation every day. And I always appreciate the children by giving them this kind of home assignment from my side. Otherwise subject teachers are giving the assignment as per the curriculum, but I give this kind of assignment that they should do like surya namaskar, they should do, and they should make a video, and then they should send it to the class teacher. And we
Right.
keep on promoting these kind of things. We publish their videos on the website of our school as well as on the YouTube channel also. When the children see that somebody is recognizing and appreciating their effort, then they do it in the more better manner. And ultimately our main focus is to cultivate this habit among the students, and our purpose gets solved. So now
Certainly,
each
ma'am.
and
And
every child of my school is doing the Surya Namaskar these days. So we
mhm.
kept one session on this World Health Day. I took their session, and I guided them that 12 steps of Surya Namaskar every day they should do, and they have done it wonderfully well. Each and every child has participated, and now they have sent that video also as well as the photographs of themselves like doing all that stuff. And now like I have told them today also that it should be in the routine, it should be every day's practice, so that they should be mentally calm and peaceful. Once this thing will be achieved, then definitely the academic results will also improve. So this is our we always try for these kind of things so that children should improve.
Wonderful practice, and I think this is something which every school can adopt to. And when you
Hmm.
prepare children, they in turn guide the parents also. And our parents are also no less anxious these days. They are full of anxiety, and they are always stressed. How much my child should know? How many classes should I enroll? These and many other kind of stress. Am I balancing work, home, pet proper? So you are not only educating the children by doing so, you're also educating the parents in turn. So what a wonderful
Yes.
practice it is.
And one thing I would like to add on, like when there was lockdown, then also we were having the yoga classes on regular basis. Like because we know the child is just sitting in front of laptop or in front of mobile
Yeah.
for a longer time. So during in between, like we were having the yoga sessions also. And I'm very happy. Like the parents were also doing yoga along with their children. So that is why it gives us immense satisfaction that parents are also taking interest in the activities of the school. They were doing it in front of everyone, they were not feeling any kind of shame in that. And we appreciate the efforts of the parents, because if the parents will be cool and calm, then they can guide their children in the better manner. So it should be the practice of everyone. And during online classes, otherwise in the school whatever children are doing, they are doing it alone. During online classes the parents were also involved, so that is the good thing which we
Yeah.
got as a response.
Certainly. And I think it's high time that we need to bring all these yoga culture and the meditation back to our classrooms and to our schools and make it a routine habit, as ma'am rightly said. So, Anuradha, ma'am, hearing you, I think you are an educator and also the rudder of a nation. And you're truly a change maker and the creator of the modern world. And I really feel privileged and blessed to have you on my show today. So, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Seema.